now we come to the next topic, that is displacement reaction. In displacement reaction we will study that more reactive metals displace a less reactive metal from a solution. There is an activity given here, you can see in your book. There are 5 beakers taken. In these beakers different substances have been taken. In beaker A, copper sulfate solution is taken and in that zinc is added. In beaker B, copper sulfate is taken and there is iron. In beaker C, there is zinc sulfate and copper. In beaker D, there are different metals in this. Now what happens when we react the substances? What will happen and what will you see in this? So according to this reaction, we will see that there is a arrangement of metals which shows that more reactive metals are those which are more reactive, they displace less reactive. More reactive will displace less reactive. So there is a series of metals which is shown in the form of reactivity series. In that series, the metal which is highly reactive is placed at the top and the metal which is less reactive is placed at the bottom. So the more reactive metal at the top will be potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminum, zinc. There are other metals, so you can Google it and you will see that metals are more reactive. The metal which is at the top, like potassium, is more reactive than sodium. If there is a solution of sodium, then potassium will replace sodium from it. Likewise, if there is a solution of aluminum and there is metal magnesium is put inside it, if there is a solution of aluminum and you put magnesium metal inside it, then magnesium will displace aluminum from the solution. That is the displacement reaction. More reactive metal displaces less reactive metal from its solution. So in this reaction, if we see there are different metals shown. Copper sulfate solution and you are putting zinc in it. Copper sulfate solution, you are putting iron. Zinc sulfate and you are putting copper. Iron sulfate and you are putting copper. So which metal is more reactive? Before you do it, let's see the reactivity series. I'll give you the reactivity, the chemical reaction of the displacement series. What changes do you observe during the reaction? You will see that there are some changes in the color and some of the metals will be displaced. The first equation is copper sulfate plus zinc. The blue color of copper sulfate will be changed. It will form CuSO4 plus Zn, forms ZnSO4 plus copper. The blue color of copper sulfate turns colorless. You will write down the reaction taking place as you have done already. The color change will show that the reaction has taken place. Where there is no change in color, it means there is no change in the substance and there is no reaction taking place. There could have been displacement of zinc by copper to beaker C. Now there are different, now you have already done the equations. Now you know the most reactive metal will displace less reactive metal. Where there is a less reactive metal, it will not be able to displace a more reactive metal from the solution. Since we do not see any change in beaker C, we can say that copper is not able to displace because copper is less reactive and therefore no reaction takes place. And how do we know no reaction is there? There is no change in color. So in all the reactions, change in color symbolizes that a reaction